Coming up on this episode of NPS Now, Norfolk Public Schools celebrated the class of 2018. Post-secondary students displayed their outstanding cooking skills. And pre-K students revealed their coding abilities to some special guests. Later in the show, we'll take a look at the summer meals program that's going on throughout the city of Norfolk. All that and more next on NPS Now. Hello and welcome to NPS Now, your source for news and information about Norfolk Public Schools. I'm your host, Karen Tanner. Over 1,700 seniors crossed the stage during Norfolk Public Schools' 5 high school graduation ceremonies at the Ted Conson Center on the campus of Old Dominion University. This year's graduating class was very ambitious, with 2 Gates Scholars and a scholarship total nearing $70 million. Congratulations to the class of 2018. Seniors in Maury High School's Medical and Health Specialties program held their annual graduation ceremony at Eastern Virginia Medical School. This year's graduating class of 30 students earned over $5 million in scholarship funds and averaged a 4.2 GPA. Student awards, teacher appreciations, recognition of graduates, and a keynote address by 2011 graduate Justin Kaplan were all parts of this special ceremony. After 32 years in existence, this amazing program continues to make a lasting impression on students and their academic careers.
I think I went into college already having, a medical background. I knew some of the words I was going to be learning. I knew some of the concepts that would be reinforced later in college, and really it just exposed me to a wide array of, medical knowledge that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to explore. So it's been immensely helpful.
This program has had a huge impact on me. When I started, when I went to high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and it showed me a lot of opportunities through medicine and ways to continue my career in education. It's a really great program, and it provides so many neat opportunities that are not available to really anyone else in the country. So it's a unique program that we have great opportunity to participate in.
It's definitely shown me that medicine is where I want to go. It has shown me, it's given me a head start, like my EMR program, anatomy, working with actual cadavers. It's really solidified my plans for the future. It's a great place to start. Even if you don't think it's for you, I think you can find something in the program that you're really going to love.
Granby High School welcomed back the class of 2017 International Baccalaureate graduates to recognize the hard work they put in during their time in this demanding program. These returning graduates took part in a special ceremony where they finally received their much-deserved IB certificates and diplomas. Some of our students had the opportunity to show off their culinary skills in front of their peers, thanks to a partnership with Now You're Cooking Studios. These students were part of a program that helped them become more independent.
Well, what we have today are students who participate in the post-secondary transition program, and what they've done here is they've come and participated in a 4 to 5 month program that focuses specifically on independent living, that specializes in culinary arts. So they are working on food prep. They're working on a lot of different things that will help them develop further their skills of independent living.
This year we decided to take on a partnership with the Norfolk Public Schools for the 2nd year, and basically what we want to do is create job skills and also culinary skills, so independent living, food safety and things of that nature. It's been a great journey.
The students also learned how to budget, compare prices, and effectively purchase their own groceries. One student who is grateful for this experience is Colin Simon, who through this program now has a full-time job at the Marriott.
Well, that experience have really helped me a lot because I love the teachers over there. I love them. I love Miss Deborah. I love Miss Hansbrom. They really helped me grow as a man. Helped me, and not only that, but they helped me be more. I helped myself be more responsible as a person, because I wasn't responsible when I came over here. So I had to learn a lot to be more responsible as a person. A lot of responsibility to take care of in life.
I'm so very proud of Colin. Colin has always been a person, you could see it in his eyes that he was very driven and he was ready to go. It's been great to see him go to work and be prepared and be on time and start as a person who's just bringing in the deliveries, and now they're getting ready to move him to the kitchen.
The job is actually great. This is my first time getting a full-time job, and it's going great, and I love it. I love the people over there, and I love the job that I do over there, and I love getting every paycheck every 2 weeks.
Creativity was on display as Norfolk Public Schools hosted the 17th Annual Fine Arts Festival at Norview High School. Over 1,000 pieces of artwork from all grade levels were available for viewing, along with hands-on activities and artists working live on site. Several middle school ensembles and elementary all-city music groups were also in attendance, performing a variety of types of music for enthusiastic audiences.
Well, it's part of the curriculum that every ensemble has a chance to show their skill set and also how they work together. Music is an individual pursuit as an artist, but the ensemble brings another layer to their purpose as a musician, and the parents and community should be able to enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Well, I think it's confidence builder for starters, and it's also art as an outlet. And so being able to display it and let the community see what we're doing in our classrooms and some of the experiences we're offering our students throughout the district, this is that opportunity to come out and see it all at one time, K through 12, and see that progression in the artwork also as the students move through grade levels.
I really enjoy it. It's good to show because the other kids are here and get to see what they get to look forward to. I think it's great that they can feature so much in one event.
Well, it's amazing because now all the hard work that they've put in, the dedication, the time that she's taken in her lunch period to practice, to go to Saturday sessions, and to see it all culminate in this beautiful event. I'm a proud papa. It's just amazing. So I'm just beaming.
An artist from the Wolf Trap Institute visited pre-K students at Ingleside Elementary and their parents for some unique instruction. This interactive performance, entitled Journey to Africa, Sharing Family Experiences, effectively used music and dance as storytelling tools.
So here, this program is called a Family Involvement Workshop. So it's supposed to be for the young children and their parents and teachers. And it's a program of integrating arts with curriculum. Right? So it's music, there's role play, there is imaginary travel, there's a lot of movement. And then we bring, stories to life.
It's important because it's different, it's not the norm, it's very diverse. They get to experience like Africa and just a different way to read Brown Bear instead of just, he's actually singing it and the kids are interacting with him.
This has been amazing to watch them engaged, to see the smiles on their faces. They're listening, they're learning some of those problem-solving skills of having to attend to all the background noise as well as being engaged in the process. It's been wonderful to see that.
For children, they need to have everything extra and animated, so I think because he was so extra and animated, it just resonated with him. He was interacting really well. All the kids were. Everybody was kind of captivated by what was going on, so it was really interactive for the parents as well.
I think it gives them something different, something that he usually wouldn't get at home or even in the classroom, so this definitely is a different experience and opens him up to something different.
Berkeley Campostella Early Childhood Center hosted a Day Mac showcase, which featured their pre-K students participating in various STEM and technology-based activities. Guests were able to interact with these knowledgeable 3- and 4-year-olds who were quick to demonstrate their iPad and coding skills.
Kali, who was my partner and came over and sat with me at the table. She let me know what I could and could not do, but what was most rewarding, she actually let me participate in what she was doing on her iPad as well. She is a good teacher. She's patient. She asked me questions. I could ask her questions. And this is technology at its most advanced part.
I was truly impressed with the young man and his knowledge and his understanding of the concepts, his engagement with it, and his comfort level, really, of being able to teach what he has learned. You know, my mother was a teacher, and she would always say that if a student taught another student, or if a student taught an adult, then you really know that they're grasping the concepts.
I think we're preparing them to be critical thinkers. We're preparing them to learn new things with technology. Maybe they can be excited by what they're learning. Somebody might be an engineer, and use what they're learning now to fuel their excitement when they go to kindergarten, first grade. Most of them will go to the STEM school. And, you know, who knows? It could be a lifelong learning experience for them. It might be a potential job in their future.
A few days prior to the DayMac event, students at Berkeley Compostela Early Childhood Center each received their own brand new book to take home with them for the summer, thanks to the generosity of the Norfolk Federation of Teachers.
We are here to give all the boys and girls a free new book to carry home for the summer to read. And even if they have little brothers and sisters, they can read the book to them. And it's so important that they continue the education and the literacy during this summer, so that's why we're here on today.
We do 2 schools every year. That's our goal, to give books away to 2 schools in the city of Norfolk every year. And it is extremely gratifying. I taught 17 years here in elementary school, and you never get over that. Watching kids as they learn to read, as they learn to like to read.
I think it's fantastic. It's a great way of giving back to our children and our students, and this is what they do. They're teachers, and so they've laid the foundation, and so now our students get to take it home and share it with their families.
We're ecstatic. We're just elated because once we got the call from Ms. Loretta saying that we have chosen Berkeley Compostela to be recipients of a free book for every child, we just, jumped for joy, because anytime we can put literature in the hands of our students, we know that we're promoting lifelong learning.
High school students from Norfolk Academy partnered with students from Tidewater Park Elementary and a writing club, and the end result was a published book. The book, which is called Work Hard, Calm Down, and Be a Good Neighbor, is about how these students are working to make their community and the world a better place.
They're writing about just the way that they love their communities, the things that they want for their communities, that they're hoping that they can provide as they get older. And I just think the way they want to make the world better for everyone is just such an encouraging and exciting thing. I'm glad to be a part of it.
We've been in touch for the past 4 years. This is actually our second book that we published. Every Tuesday they come and they have a relationship with our kids, and they build stories, and then at the end of the year, every year, we published the book. This built their confidence. It showed them that, you can do anything that you want to do, anything that you can put your mind to, not only for the Tidewater Park students as well as the Norfolk Academy students.
As part of their annual Lighthouse project, BB&T Bank built a little free library outside James Monroe Elementary to encourage students to read more after school hours. Volunteers from the bank also visited classrooms and read books to the students.
BB&T does an annual Lighthouse project. This is our 10th year of doing it, and every year we donate funds and volunteer time to helping those in the community. And this year our team chose the little library to do for the James Monroe Elementary School. I think books and learning how to read open up new doors and experiences for children that they may not otherwise have. It's a way for them to maybe travel to other places without having to get on an airplane.
Over 100 Norfolk Public Schools retirees, with a combined 2,700 years of service, boarded the Spirit of Norfolk with family and friends for their retirement luncheon cruise. Each retiree was recognized by name, and then everyone celebrated with good food and great music. If you have any great story ideas or events happening at your school, please be sure to contact us at NPS_news@NPSK12.com. Stay tuned for more NPS Now. Welcome back to NPS Now. I have two very special guests with us here today. First, we have Hannah Carroll, and then we have Wayne Cadwallader from School Nutrition District Supervisors. We're going to talk about the Summer Meals Program. Welcome to NPS Now.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have you both on the show today. Of course, school is out, but you still got a job to do, but just feed our kids in Norfolk. Great job. So Wayne, you're new to the district, new face. So how long have you been with Norfolk Public Schools and School Nutrition, and what are some of your responsibilities?
So I've been here since I just started back in December, and I am responsible for the special programs that are outside normal school hours. So during the school year, it's supper and snack, and then obviously the summer program.
Fun.
Absolutely.
So tell me about the Summer Meals Program. What is it, and where can students go to get a meal this summer?
All right, summer meal program is it's a mixture of a combination of schools and rec centers, and it starts Monday actually in some locations, and it's breakfast and lunch at schools and rec centers throughout the city of Norfolk.
Hannah, who is eligible to participate in the Summer Meals Program?
All children and teens 18 and under are invited to eat with us this summer, and it is a really great program that we want all the kids to attend and join us for lunch.
So how is this funded?
It is USDA funded, and it really is a great opportunity to make sure that our kids are well nourished over the summer so that they're ready to come back and start the school year in September.
So it's no break with the food over summer because you're continuing this. So Wayne, what kind of foods are you serving, and where are you serving them at?
So it's a lot of the same meals the kids are used to during the school year. It's hot meals at the schools, and it's prepared sandwiches at the rec centers and libraries, and it's again, you go to our website www.npssummermeals.com, and you can get a listing of our sites and times, and like I said, it's a combination of rec centers, schools, and libraries.
Well, you mentioned some sandwiches, but is it like dinner foods as well, or? So
for lunch, it's more like dinner. The meals vary, you know, things like corn dog nuggets that we do during the year, Chick-fil-A sandwich, things of that nature, and then obviously at the rec sites they can't prepare the meals. The schools prepare the meals on sites. The rec sites, their meals are prepared at the nutrition center.
And then we're taking them to the different
Correct.
sites. Yeah, Hannah, how long, you work with Helen, but Hannah, how long have we been doing this program?
We've always had some sort of a role in summer feeding, but we've officially been a USDA sponsor since 2012.
Any idea how many meals we've served in the last summer?
Last summer we did about 76,000 breakfasts and 112,000 lunches.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is. We're hoping for more this summer.
So what you got to look forward to, Wayne. Why do you think, Wayne, it's so important to serve these meals to our students over the summer months?
Well, what's so important about this is a lot of these, we have over 30,000 students in Norfolk, and a lot of these students rely on the meals that they get at school. So when school's out, if we don't have this program, then these kids are going to have to look for breakfast and lunch somewhere else. So we're glad to be able to provide this to them.
What was the reaction like last year when the students were a part of this program?
Oh, they absolutely love it. It is a fun, safe place for them to eat. They get to see their friends over the summer. We have a lot of delicious food that they love. We have the watermelon that they love. We have the pork barbecue. We have the sandwiches, the pizza on Fridays. They really love the summer menu, so it's a great chance for them to just come hang out in the sun and enjoy some food.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yep.
So what other activities in school nutrition involved with over the summer?
During the summer, we also incorporate our nutrition education. So the blender bike will be rolling around town all summer. We also do our taste tests, so the kids help us select menu items for next year. And then we do barbecues every Friday, and we have a mobile grill that will travel from site to site on Fridays, making hamburgers, hot dogs, and we bring our corn on the cob and fresh sliced watermelon. So we do a lot of fun stuff.
Wow, so are there any activities going on at that time, like sports or?
Yes, so we do games with the kids. There are sports going on just through the schools. There are also camps going on as well, and a lot of learning and reading at the libraries where we feed.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So let's recap this past year for your department, Hannah. Tell me about some of the great things that's been happening through school nutrition.
We have had a busy year, and the kids have been absolutely amazing this year. We started off with National School Lunch Week, and we did a recipe contest, and I got some really great recipe submissions. The Academy of International Studies at Rosemont had a student submit a recipe that she created with her grandmother. It is called Mexican quinoa, and it was a delicious salad, and she actually made it for the entire school to taste during lunch, and everybody loved it. It was very cool. We also had the governor visit us this year to celebrate breakfast, and that was at Suburban Park Elementary. And then in the spring, we had National School Breakfast Week, where we had a contest that was a breakfast bag design contest. And we had about 300 breakfast bags submitted from students where they actually designed the bag and it illustrated the importance of breakfast. And then we chose some winners and we remade the bags. We had prints made and we had the whole entire school using those breakfast bags designed by the students for breakfast time.
That is neat. So you had a lot going on.
We had a lot going on.
And the blender bike, I think, is really cool. The kids were really loving and enjoying that. So is there anything new and exciting coming down the pike for school nutrition?
We have a lot of exciting things brewing. Just to start off the year, I think we're going to have some special guests visit for National School Lunch Week, and it is also National Farm to School Month. So we're going to invite some local farmers to visit, and they might have some four-legged guests with them as well.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Stay tuned.
Yes, and so you're coming on board and finding out all this fun stuff. What do you think about what's happening here in school nutrition?
I think it's great. It's so nice, the things we do for the community. And one thing I didn't mention before is, like, these programs are open to all children, not just the children of Norfolk. So if you're traveling and you can text the word food to 877-877, and what it'll do is it'll give you the listing of sites within the vicinity.
Great. Has anything surprised you about what we do as opposed to where you're coming from?
You know, I mean, it's just like a lot of good things. The biggest thing was the no fryer. That was kind of, I didn't expect that. So.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. Well, I want to thank you both for coming on the show. We'll send folks to our website, www.npsk12.com, to find about the summer feeding program. We got a summer reading program too, but summer reading and feeding program is both on our website. So hopefully they'll take part and learn where those locations are. So thank you both for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. And we want to thank you for watching NPS Now. It airs weekly on WNPS, Channel 47, or you can view us online at www.npsk12.com. If you have any great story ideas or information you'd like to share, email us at nps_news@npsk12.com. Again, we want to thank you for watching NPS Now.